What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? How the hell are you tonight? How the hell are you? Let's see if we can get a better evening live stream going today, guys. We skipped yesterday. We're back at it today. We got the shakes that'll make you quake. You know what it is, guys. How is it going out there? I'm still feeling fantastic. I was feeling great earlier today in the live stream. I'm feeling double great now, guys. Did some DCAing. I put my buy alert over on the Patreon. Juicy baby, accumulating 2 gems over there currently, and I could not be more jacked, stacked, and fanny packed about it. We got some super chats to get into here. Holy smokes, you guys are just dropping the 7 herbs and spices on me again. Isaac, my dude, what's up, Lickitung? Good to see you, buddy. Rob, a simple thank you for putting up with me through my crypto journey. Looking forward to many more years. My brother, it has been an honor and a privilege to have you with me on this journey as long as you have been. I'm looking forward to years of it as well, buddy. Absolutely, man. Leo, thank you so much, brother, for supporting the channel. I appreciate you, my dude. Ramona, dropping the big thunder. What's she got here? My apologies, Super Chat, for missing our mentorship meeting on Sunday. I could have sworn it was July date. Apologies. Everyone hit the like and please subscribe. Ramona, I can't stay mad at you. Come on now, right? I know you've been busy. I know you've been driving. I know you've been working, grinding away. Get that dry powder. Absolutely. And she gifts out 5 memberships, guys. Make sure you say thank you to Ramona if you received the gifted membership. She's absolutely carrying the weight of the team as she always does. We appreciate. Show Ramona some love, guys. And she also sends us out great habits to hit the like when the timer starts. Head over to Crypto Blueprint and do the same. Absolutely. Yes, I always do that. Whenever I go watch somebody's YouTube video, before I even watch it, before I even know what they're talking about, the first thing I do when I open it is hit the like button because you know what? It's weird not to, right? It's weird to withhold your like it's some sort of valuable commodity you can pawn at the pawn shop. Come on, let's go. Hit the like button. Absolutely. All right, let's get into the chat. Bitcoin's looking juicy, guys. We closed below our support level or our previous resistance level. We're just above it right now, $107,388. But here's the thing. We continue to close daily candles above $107,000. That is very, very good. Okay. Could we see us come down and test support here at 106,000? We could see that over the next 24 hours on a wick, right? So don't be surprised if we drop down here and test either 106 or even the 30-day SMA as support before continuing up. It's not mandatory, but it is entirely possible, guys, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, guys, the goal for this stream is 100 likes. We're at 46. We got 164 people watching. Let's hit that like button, guys. Let's get to the goal. Let's get right into the chat here, shall we? Ryan, let's go again, baby. Absolutely. J Money in the house. We got our second Pokemon of the day, Bulbasaur. I'm excited after the stream, guys. I'm going to be spending some time with my son. I haven't been able to spend too much time with him over the last couple of days. And I just bought the Charizard box special edition. So we're going to card set. So we're going to open that together after the stream. He's excited. I'm excited. Absolutely. Great day to buy. Wish I had some dry powder. Stupid camping trip. Hey, sometimes you got to go touch some grass. You know, the camping trip gives you a little bit of a refreshed perspective. Sometimes you got to do that, man, right? So absolutely. It's the lesser of two evils sometimes. Spuds, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yo, 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 are we ready? Let's go. Winning is DCAing, and you're going to be so tired of winning. Absolutely. Yo, what's up, July? Yo, Mars. What's up, Robster? I'm chilling, killing like a villain. Who's up staring at their phones at 5 a.m.? I appreciate you spending your time with me. If it's 5 a.m. where you are, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. She says, everyone voted for I'm broke. Yeah, I'm all out of dry powder until the end of the month. But hey, bags are packed and ready to go. We're on the future money train. Thank you, Rob. Let's get this money. Hey, absolutely. And the good news is the end of the month is today. So tomorrow is a new month. Guys, as always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, costs you absolutely nothing. It's 100% free. Let's not make it weird, guys. Go ahead and get that done for me. We are up to 58 likes. Let's get to 100 for the stream, guys. Let's make the goal. Isaac, I wake up periodically to check crypto bubbles. It's fast check when I'm half asleep. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, brother. Getting eager, but waiting patiently for my conservative price targets to hit. It's coming, brother. It's coming. Why is there no crypto future stream right now? What are you talking about? I'm right here, man. I'm right here. Tyler, rolling the poll shows me we all flat. Fiat currency broke. I'm with it. Yes, let's check out the poll. What is the current? Wow, 74% say I'm broke. Everyone's been DCing like crazy. That's good, though, because that means your bags are packed, guys. Big C, what's up, weirdos? Feeling bullish? I'm tripping. I'm on Crypto Future Channel. There you go, man. There you go. Matt, where have you been, my friend? Good to see you, man. Thanks for having our backs, Rob, and leading the charge. Man, it's much appreciated. I got to admit, you have me super pumped. That's the plan. That's the goal, brother. Me too, man. Me too. Yes, everyone hit the likes on your way in. Ramona, I feel a little better that I put an alarm for my alerts. There you go. Yeah, see? Everyone helping each other. Lily says hit the likes. Absolutely. Super fantastic. Bought some more Moonwell. Thank you. Thanks, Rob, for all you do. Haven't had time to attend the Patreon live calls. Hey, man, I'm glad you got some more well before it takes off, man. Absolutely. Any news on Moonwell's next move? I just posted an article covering Moonwell over on the Patreon earlier today. Go check out the crypto chat. It should be in there. Fantastic update. In regards to XRP, actually, and Moonwell. Sitting on my hands, waiting for the next pump. Thanks for all your help. Hey, no problem, Big Kev. No problem, man. It's cool how we all have families and we all sneak off to be here every day. There you go. I'm all of your mistresses. I am your mistresses. I love the name Ego Testicles. There you go. Beebs, what's up, my dude? Good to see you, man. Hit the likes for the legendary Rob, y'all. Absolutely. Funky, what WTF? You're not even showing under live. I found the stream by choosing my subscriptions. YouTube. Really? Yeah, I think we're being suppressed right now, guys. So I really, really need you guys to hit the like button so we can beat out the algorithm here. They are suppressing us right now. I don't know why. It's like YouTube goes through like spurts, right? Where they shill your channel out there to everybody, and then suddenly they suppress your channel. And I don't know why they do that, right? It's crazy, but yes, if you can help with the algorithm, guys, we're at 68 likes. Let's get to 100 here. Beebs, she has the shakes that'll make you quake. Absolutely, man. Leo, what's up, family? Let's smash the like button. Absolutely, man. Ramona got the notification this time. Make sure you check to make sure YouTube hasn't unchecked your notifications. Yes, it does do that. YouTube does that, guys. So go to your notifications and check the bell because they will unclick it for you for some reason. Jovan, I'm broke, Rob. Bags filled to the max. Hey, well then, you're pre-rich, brother. You're pre-rich. Lions Den, glad to have you back, brother. Absolutely, man. I'm going to get that GMC, brother. I'm telling you. Picks. You're going to see picks. Nadix and Zebik, let's go. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Kevin, I plan on buying XRP and the other blue chips next year, aped into Zebik, Miria, and our new gem, only found on the Patreon because I want the best ROI. Hopefully, it won't be too late. No, you're not too late. Definitely not. I bought some more of the newest gem today, too. So it's still a good, phenomenal DCA opportunity. So I'm right there with you, brother. Alpha, what's up, man? I'm grateful for your guidance through all the noise out there, my friend. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Most people claiming they're broke only because the market is down. As soon as that market starts pumping, you bet most will find money. Hey, absolutely. You're absolutely right. And they'll be asking if the market will go down so they can buy more, right? Alex, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Just picked up more Swift and Zebek. There you go, man. There you go. Zebek, let's go. Hell yeah. Nadex is very low today. Yes, good DC opportunity. Junior, what's up, buddy? Bitcoin on Gitcoin on Coinbase has good tokenomics and low market cap. Is it a coin that you would buy? Would like your opinion. Well, let me have a looky-loo for you, brother. Let me have a looky-loo. Gitcoin, you said, right? Yeah, Gitcoin. Let's have a look. 13, almost a $14 million market cap. Great tokenomics. Paradigm Portfolio, they are a platform to fund builders looking for meaningful open source work. Okay. All-time high $22 in the last bull run. Well, not even the last bull run, in the bear market. They must have launched. This must be their first bull run. You've got the listings. Yeah, I'm going to have to say yeah. I would DCA into this one if it was me. If I was looking for a new project, this would be one that I would consider, absolutely. Need to ask the Australians what happens in the markets tomorrow. Well done, over the top. Well done. Yes, where's Wendy? Where's Wendy? We need to know, Wendy, what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow for us. Babes, Robs, stars are aligning September, October. Let's go. Attila the Hun. We are all broke. And then one sweet day, we are not. Yes, guys, listen. I talked about this earlier in a video. You got 5 months of discipline for the rest of your life to be free financially, right? 5 months of discipline. Do you have what it takes? Crypto J505 on vacation in Hawaii, struggling to sneak away to check on this fam. Absolutely. Gengar, my son's favorite Pokemon. Just saw XRP running. Yeah, XRP had a breakout. I don't want to spoil it for you. I actually have an XRP video coming out tonight at 11:30. So make sure you don't miss it. There's a lot of XRP updates on there. So definitely watch it. I don't want to spoil it. Hear about that Zebek FUD fam? Yeah, it's misinformation. It's not true. Come on, Cookie. Pulse Playa in the house. Losing hope with Cookie. Pump me up on Cookie Rub. Cookie's, are you crazy? Cookie's going to do fantastic, my friend. Cookie hasn't even scratched the surface. Guys, look, listen. 2 of the best AI plays, in my opinion, that are going to do phenomenal in terms of ROI, Cookie and TARS AI. Do not sleep on those 2, man. I'm telling you. Australians say, but the Nadix bought the Nadix dip. Buy the Nadix dip. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Let's get into the news. Let's see what's going on around the cryptoverse. But first, as we always do, guys, you know what time it is. We got to give big thanks and shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Use our link down below to get a fantastic deal. They got a 2-for-1 on the biometric wallet right now, guys. You can take profits on there. You can swap on there. You can stake all through the bear market, gaining interest on your crypto or your stable coins. I just covered another centralized exchange was hacked earlier today by North Korean hackers. Guys, keep your crypto safe. Keep it off exchanges in your own self-custody. Not your keys, not your coins. All right, let's get into the news. What do we got? Michael Saylor and Cynthia Lummis advocate for Bitcoin tax reform. The advocacy of Michael Saylor and Senator Cynthia Lummis could impact global crypto dynamics with potential increased investment interest. Saylor and Cynthia Lummis are pushing for the elimination of double taxation on Bitcoin miners. They believe this move will enhance the U.S.'s position as a Bitcoin superpower. I agree, because miners will more than likely want to come to the U.S. that way, right? Both leaders argue that current tax policies undercut American competitiveness in the crypto sector. Saylor emphasizes that the unfair nature of existing tax systems. The proposed tax reforms intend to boost the attractiveness of U.S.-based crypto mining. This could reduce operational costs, increasing miner profitability. Political momentum is growing for tax parity with other commodity businesses. This reform could significantly shift investment patterns in crypto industries. Crypto enthusiasts are optimistic, seeing potential for more equitable regulation. This could forge new partnerships both domestically and globally. Analysts suggest that aligning tax policies with market norms could spur technological advancement and investment in infrastructure, strengthening U.S. leadership in blockchain technology. Absolutely, I agree, guys. It's a great idea because it's going to make miners want to be in the U.S. Absolutely, right? Smart, think smarter, not harder. What else do we got? Germany's largest bank group to launch crypto trading for retail clients by 2026. Are you not seeing the adoption happen right in front of your face yet? Like I'm telling you guys, right? I keep pointing all this stuff out and people are bearish. I don't understand it. After years of hesitation due to volatility and regulatory uncertainty, Sparksassin is now embracing crypto under the EU's new MiCA framework. Clients will soon be able to trade top cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum directly through their bank accounts. The effort is being led by DekaBank, a Sparkassin subsidiary that already holds a BaFin issued crypto custody license. The bank has focused on institutional clients until now. This retail expansion marks a major strategic pivot. Guys, listen, this is going to bring so much more retail investors into the space from Germany. I talked in a video earlier today about how Vietnam is getting ready to launch their very first centralized exchange as well. Guys, retail's going to pour in from Vietnam also. Do you see what's happening here, right? The decision comes amid growing demand for secure, regulated access to digital assets in Germany. Platforms like Bison and other banking initiatives have proven there's appetite among retail investors for crypto exposure under trusted financial brands. Still, risks remain. Germany's financial watchdogs have flagged a surge in suspicious crypto-related transactions, underscoring the sector's ongoing appeal for illicit activity despite tighter compliance rules. With nearly 50 million customers, Sparkassin's move could be a catalyst for broader adoption of crypto in Europe's largest economy. Are you freaking ready? All right, what else do we have? Let's take a break from the articles and get into a piece here over on Squawk Box. Rep. Mike Lawler on Mr. T's tax bill. A number of us are concerned about the changes the Senate has made. Check it out.
Might have scored a win with the House Salt Caucus following the release of their tax bill. The Senate says that they would keep the House's $40,000 cap, but they would reduce the window for how long that cap lasts to 5 years. After that, it drops back to $10,000. Joining us right now to break this down is New York Republican Congressman Mike Lawler. He's a member of the Salt Caucus. And Congressman, you've been very outspoken about how you would not support this if they didn't come back with something that looked like the House bill.
Yep.
So it's here, but it's a 5-year window, and then it drops back to $10,000.
Well, what we were able to do was keep the House language intact. What the Senate wanted to do was go down to zero, which was totally unacceptable.
Well,
and we sat down. That
was
was what they put in the bill, but they wanted to go down to zero. They wanted to completely eliminate it. We met with the Treasury Secretary, met with the White House, and worked through it to keep the House language intact, but also fix PTET, which was critical for small businesses across the country, many of whom would have gotten hammered had they not been able to deduct their state and local taxes as a pass-through entity 80% of businesses in this country are small businesses. So we negotiated a deal that kept the House language intact at the $40,000 threshold with a $500,000 income cap and 1% growth. There are other provisions within the tax bill, including no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, that expire in 4 years. It is not unique for a tax provision to expire within the time period of the tax bill. So
yeah, but the
we are
reason
going to
you guys
continue.
have so much leverage right now is because if you just wait till the end of the year and nothing gets done, any limit on salt disappears.
We understood that from the beginning, which is why we even got to the negotiating table. But the problem is you would also have the AMT come back in full effect. If the cap on salt expires entirely, the AMT would come back, right? So what you would have is 7 million people caught up in that. That would be a massive tax hike. If we don't pass a tax bill, it'll be the single largest tax hike in American history. And it's not just salt and it's not just AMT. You look at the standard deduction that was doubled. That would be cut in half. Most people take the standard deduction, so they would be hammered by that. So there were a lot of provisions that we had to evaluate as part of this. But getting to the $40,000 cap, which is a 4x increase over the current 10,000, was critical.
Is the rest of the caucus going along with this? Only because I've seen a comment from Representative Lalota who says, while I support the president's broader agenda, it would be hypercritical for me to back the same unfair $10,000 salt cap I've spent years criticizing. Is he on board?
I'll leave it to him to explain his position. 5 of us have agreed to the deal.
And that's enough to get it back through the House?
On the salt cap, yeah. We agree with it. Yeah. The Senate obviously is working through their vote-a-rama today. We will see, obviously, on Medicaid, on the IRA tax credits. There are a number of provisions that we're all watching closely and see what comes out of it.
You saw what Elon Musk said over the weekend. He called this bill, quote, utterly insane. He said it will, quote, destroy millions of jobs and, quote, harm our country. Would you like to react to that?
Look, I think where he is focused is on the IRA tax credits. Obviously, when you look at solar and wind, but solar in particular, that's going to be the fastest energy source to come online in the immediate. It's going to take time to get new natural gas power plants or nuclear power plants online. And so there's
a subsidy of coal here, effectively.
There's a number of subsidies within the tax bill.
So for me personally, guys, I like Musk. Don't get me wrong. I support him and stuff. But at the same time, I think that right now he's complaining a little bit too much about these bills and stuff like that because it's not in his company's best interests. So it seems like he's acting almost, in the best interests of his companies and not in the best interests of the American people is what it seems like to me, right?
And energy sources across the spectrum. What Elon Musk is really focusing on is solar. And I can tell you from dealing with, for instance, the construction and building trades, they're very concerned about the impact on jobs. These are tens of thousands of jobs across the country. And that's why in the House version of the bill, we worked to phase out the tax credits in a reasonable time frame to keep these projects that are already in place moving forward. I think one of the things we have to see that comes out of the Senate is ultimately what is the final analysis on these tax credits. I know within the House there is a strong contingent of folks, I've been one of them, who have said you can't completely eliminate these all at once. You have to phase it out. You have billions of dollars that have already been spent on these green energy projects. And when we're talking about American energy dominance, when we're talking about, for instance, data centers that are coming online, you need more sources of energy.
Would that keep you from voting for the bill, though? Or are you a yes at this point, realizing you may not like everything that's in it?
Look, we are evaluating what the Senate language is. It is very different from what the House version is. I've said on Medicaid, for instance, that we would not take away benefits from eligible recipients. We focused on 3 key areas: eligibility verification, citizenship verification, and work requirements.
Ron Johnson has a new provision that comes through in the Senate bill that does put limits on the extended population for the Affordable Care Act.
This has been a big fight on FMAP, for instance, where they're talking about trying to change FMAP on the expansion population.
Right.
One of the things that I've said to some of my red state colleagues, when you talk about the traditional population, New York gets 51% federal share on traditional. Some of my colleagues in their red states get 60, 70% federal
That's why
share.
Tom Tillis is
If they
in the
want,
Senate.
if they want to come down to the 51% share, like New York gets, then maybe we talk FMAP. But none of them are ever going to do that to their own states. So when they start trying to go after, a state like New York, that is a major problem. And I've talked about this extensively. We can look at ways to reform Medicaid, but when you start tinkering with FMAP, you are directly impacting folks that are receiving these benefits.
So you're not sure if you're going to vote yes at this point.
I have not made a definitive statement on this. We are looking at what the Senate language is as it pertains. They're going through all their amendments today. Let's see what comes out of this. But I can tell you there are a number of members across the conference that are concerned about the changes the Senate has made.
Can I ask you about New York City?
Sure.
This is your state. It's not your city, but your state. What do you think is going to happen here? And to the extent that, I mean, we talked to Bill Daley earlier just about these two choices, maybe it's three if you add Cuomo in there. I'm curious, as a Republican, what you think of Eric Adams insofar as there is a view that he is, to some degree, a hostage of this president, given the settlement that he made.
I don't think he's a hostage of the president. I think.
Well, and then just to explain that terminology, the argument is he made this settlement with the president. If he were to go against the president on anything, that at any moment the president could say, you know what, actually that deal we made before, I can put you in. I'm going to prosecute you. I could prosecute you if I want to. And because that is a cloud that hangs over him in this role, there are New Yorkers who I think, not totally incorrectly, say to themselves that they don't like that.
Yeah. Look, obviously the charges were dropped, and we could sit there and argue about the merits of that case.
I'm not even litigating whether whether the case was worthy or not worthy.
At this point, as far as I'm concerned, we're well past that. This is a choice in November between Zohran Mamdani, an avowed socialist who supports the BDS movement, who wants to arrest foreign leaders with whom he disagrees if they come visit New York, who supports cashless bail and defunding the police, who has called for free busing, government-owned grocery stores, who wants to freeze the rent. This is the financial capital of the world here in New York City. And just the other day, he was asked, do you support capitalism? And he said, no. This is insanity to the highest level. So whatever anybody's thoughts are about Eric Adams, the fact is New Yorkers are going to have a choice. And the choice is going to be to have a functioning city based on reality and economic realities, or you're going to go towards socialism, which would be an absolute disaster. He was asked again yesterday on Meet the Press whether or not he could denounce globalize the Intifada.
Yes.
And he refused. And he was given 3 opportunities to do it, and he still couldn't bring himself to do it. This is total insanity, and it is emblematic of why New York leads the nation in outmigration. It's why businesses continue to flee this state in droves, and folks aren't wanting to come here. And frankly, the ones that are coming here are relying heavily on the social safety net, which, by the way, how are you going to pay for that if businesses and the billionaires, which he says he wants to eliminate, leave?
You guys, listen, I'm Canadian. I'm constantly hearing crazy stories about the leadership in New York. What is up with that, man? What is up with that? What else do we got? Guys, make sure you hit the like. What are we at? We are at 91 likes. Guys, we need 9 likes. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100. Let's reach the goal. Strawberry Dragon says, I love Cookie. Long live the apes. What's a DCA? Not a hostage. Yeah, exactly. Babes, you'll do what I say because Stone Cold said so. R.I.P. NYC. Speaking of New York, Jetpack, what's up, buddy? Eric Adams is working with Tune FM Jam founder Andrew Antar and the co-founder of Tether on a new crypto legislation in New York. Nice. There you go, brother. There you go. Free pick. Where you been, man? Good to see you, bro. Just had a baby. Oh, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Man, I wish I wasn't so damn old. I would love to have another. I got 6 kids. Absolutely love being a father, man. Congratulations to you, my friend. I'm very, very excited for you on your journey with your little one, man. Ari, hey everyone, a little late, but here, 50 push-ups. You know the deal. I think Trump will back Eric Adams to save New York. Yeah, probably. Yes, D Worm says congrats, free pick. Absolutely, man. All right, what else do we have going on, guys? Circle seeks National Trust Bank status after IPO. Targets institutional custody market. If approved, the move would allow Circle to launch a new federally regulated entity. First, National Digital Currency Bank, geared towards providing custodial services for its stablecoin USDC and tokenized financial assets. CEO Jeremy Allaire said the company aims to store part of USDC's reserves under the new trust while continuing to work with traditional banking partners. The license, if granted by the Office of the Controller of the Currency, will also enable Circle to handle custody for tokenized stocks and bonds, though not for crypto assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Circle's bid mirrors that of Anchorage Digital, the only crypto-native firm to hold such a license. Allaire described the application as a natural next step following Circle's public listing, emphasizing the firm's long-standing focus on regulatory compliance and transparency. The development comes amid heightened legislative activity around stablecoin regulation and in the U.S. Congress, as the Genius Act progresses through the House with potential amendments from the Clarity Act. Circle appears to be strategically aligning itself with anticipated legal reforms. Allaire said the company's public status and regulatory ambitions are key to becoming a trusted infrastructure provider for major financial players. Circle's early compliance moves are already paying off. USDC is now being used in WorldChain, Sam Altman's identity-focused blockchain project, which I personally think is garbage. Integrated into Shopify's payment system. These partnerships are helping USDC close the gap with rival stablecoin Tether, and institutional interest in regulated digital finance continues to grow. Let's frickin' go, guys. Absolutely super fantastic. What else do we have? Ramona dropping more of that thunder. Congratulations, free pick. Babies are the best. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hugo, Rob, this thing you've assembled here is pretty cool, man. Almost too good to be true. It's the closest I'll ever get to finding a genie in a magic lamp. Make a wish, people. Hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. We built this community together, man. What else do we have? We're still behind on the likes. Are we? We are at, boom, 101. We reached the goal, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping us reach that goal. Super fantastic. Much, much appreciated. All right, let's get into this final piece. Metaplanet surpasses Tesla with 13,350 Bitcoin secure new bond deal. Metaplanet has acquired an additional 1,005 Bitcoin, lifting its total treasury to 13,350 Bitcoin. The latest purchase marks the fourth transaction for June, allowing the Japanese firm to exceed its yearly target of 10,000 Bitcoin by mid-year. This latest acquisition places Metaplanet in seventh among corporate BTC holders, overtaking Tesla, whose crypto treasury has remained unchanged. The transaction occurred at a rate of $107,923 per Bitcoin, pushing Metaplanet's average cost per coin to $96,121. Following the announcement, Metaplanet's stock climbed 9.87%, closing at 1,640 JPY or $11.39. Although the price has erased from recent highs above $13, the company continues to pressure short sellers. Short positions by entities such as Citigroup Global, initiated in the $3 to $4 range, have come under strain due to sustained price growth. Founder Simon Jurovich reinforced the company's BTC strategy with a public statement signaling continued purchases. To support its ongoing acquisition strategy, Metaplanet launched Series 19 of its bond program. The new $21 million bond will mature on December 29th, 2025, and was fully subscribed by Evo Fund. The fresh issuance enables the company to retire its earlier Series 3 guaranteed bonds. This series obligates carriers' collateral and interest requirements, while the new bonds are unsecured and non-interest bearing. Evo Fund continues to serve Metaplanet's primary financer. The fund previously subscribed to the Series 3 bond worth $12.1 million and has now agreed to refinance with a new bond series. Evo Fund has also supported Metaplanet through several rounds of stock acquisition rights. The ongoing program, which covers up to 555 million shares, could provide Metaplanet with access to $5.5 billion for further Bitcoin purchases. Bitcoin's prices responded to the announcement, briefly climbing to $108,268. Corporate interest remains a major driver, with Metaplanet's acquisition aligning closely with the schedule of Strategy, another major BTC holding firm. As a result of the steady buying pace, projections suggest Metaplanet may hold over 6,300 Bitcoin by the end of the year. 63,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year, if acquisitions continue at the same pace. Absolutely massive, guys. We're seeing it happen in real time right before your very eyes, and people are still bearish. Free Pick says, thank you, everyone. Hey, man, you're family here, brother. You are family. Beeb says, all I want for Christmas is a 25-cent Moonwell. I want a $3 Moonwell, man. You're tripping, Beebs. 25 cents? Let's go $3, baby. Absolutely. Let's go knuckle deep, man. Elbow deep to the shoulder, baby. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Oh, we got Carlos. Says, Rob, how are you? You think alt season will happen towards you? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think we're mirroring the 2017 cycle. All right, guys, that's it. I got to get out of here. We're caught up in the chat. We're caught up in the news. Get over to the Patreon for all your mentorship needs. We have mentorship coaching calls every single day, guys. I just dropped the daily picks video over on the Patreon as well. We do daily entry point and DCA opportunity projects every single day over on the Patreon. Get over there, guys. Check it out. We dropped 100x microcap gem as well. We're live every single day. Check that out. We have a phenomenal community of thousands of people, guys. I don't know what you're waiting for. All of the opportunity in the world. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. It's everywhere you want to be. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.